If you're 57 and thinking, I can't do this for another 10 years, let me say something plainly. You're not really scared of running out of money. You're scared of running out of the healthy years. And that's a different problem, because money can be managed. Time and health don't negotiate. Now, I'm not here to tell you to quit tomorrow. That's not realistic and it's not responsible. What I want to give you is something better than that. A controlled exit, not panic, not fantasy retirement, not grinding until 67. A plan that reduces the damage while you build your way out. Here's what I see happening to a lot of people. You're still functioning. You're still doing the meetings, still delivering, still getting paid. But internally, you've already left. And the part that wears you down isn't even today. It's the thought that this could be your life for another decade. 10 more years doesn't feel like 10 years. It feels like erosion. Now, most people don't get stuck because they can't do the maths. They get stuck because they only see two options. Option 1, keep grinding. Option 2, quit and panic. So what they do is choose a third one without even realising. They drift. They cope. They numb it out. And they quietly pay for it in sleep, mood, patience and health. That's why this needs shape, not motivation, shape. Let me give you something practical. If 2 or more of these are true, you're in what I'd call the danger zone. Your Sunday evenings feel heavy. You're more tired after easy days than they used to be after hard ones. You don't like who you're becoming at home. You think about retirement daily, not because it excites you, but because it feels like relief. You've been saying just 1 more year for more than 1 year. If that's you, coping better isn't the answer. Reducing the load is. In the UK, most early exits follow one of 3 patterns. Route 1, step down the job, not the income. Same pay band, less pressure, different responsibilities. You stop being the person who absorbs everything. Route 2, step down the hours. 4 days, reduced hours, compressed week. Even a 10 to 20% drop can dramatically reduce the drain. Route 3, step down the identity. And that is the hardest one. You stop asking, what title do I have? And start asking, what version of life can I actually sustain? A lot of people could leave earlier if they weren't trying to leave in a way that looks more impressive. Here's the part I really want you to use. The 3 buffers. You've got the health buffer. What changes in the next 3 months so you're not paying for this with your body? The time buffer. Reduce intensity if you can't reduce your hours. Or reduce exposure if you can't reduce your intensity. Less escalation. Less firefighting. And the money buffer. Not wealth, runway. Enough that you have choices. Enough that if you need to go part-time, step sideways or reset, you're not trapped. You don't need a lottery win. You need leverage. You don't need to retire. You need to redesign your exit. Retirement is one moment in time. Exit is a process. And the real goal isn't reaching 67. It's reaching your 60s with enough health left to enjoy the life you've been planning for. If this hits home, watch the next video here. Because I break down the numbers behind what happens if you try to push through anyway. And if this is you, tell me your age and what's driving it. Is it stress, physical tiredness, or you're just mentally done? Because I'm building these around real exits, not fantasy spreadsheets.